Louisiana beer reviews. Schöfferhofer Juicy Pineapple, introduced in 2022. This is brewed and bottled in Germany. It is 2.5% alcohol, and in the last one I did the grapefruit and I said it was 3.5. I don't know what I was looking at. I was like, I don't think that's right, and I checked. Well, of course the video was over. I'd already recorded it, but yeah, it's 2.5 like the other one. Unfiltered Hefeweizen beer, and I like the Schöfferhofer beer that I tried, the Hefeweizen, the original. When I tried that in the Bronx, New York City, New York in 2015. That's the only time I ever saw it. I bought a bottle and reviewed it, and everything else I saw was flavored. Natural pineapple flavored drink. Okay. Brewed and bottled in Germany, Radeberger. They make a great Pilsner. Frankfurt am Main, Germany. Best before, they got a white print on a white background. Okay, or nearly white background. December 2023, something like that. Okay. Yeah. Or maybe that's April 12th, 2023. Well, whatever, 2023. Juicy pineapple, German quality. I'm not much of a fruit person. I get my fruit through beer and wine, I guess. Now, what's the ABV on it? 2.5%. Then it has a disclaimer here. In Kansas and Minnesota, contains not more than 3.2% alcohol by weight. Grocery store rules. Forgot about this. See if I can get it with this. Sorry about that. I didn't think that envelope opener was going to work, but fair to try. So this is a very old company from the days of the Holy Roman Empire, the first German Reich Empire nation, which was made up of eventually hundreds of German states, some as small as a tiny American county. It's hazy yellow, like a lemon yellow, with a decent head there. It's not a fizzing away head. Little crickle crackle, white head, little crickle crackle, not a fizzing product. Yeah, so 3.2% in Minnesota if you get it at the grocery store, beer. 3.2% by weight, which is about 4% alcohol by volume. So whatever you get, you can get King Cobra malt liquor, and it's 4% alcohol. But if you go to a liquor store, it'll be the full ABV. One of those crazy, nonsensical laws. Like in Florida, you can't buy 6 packs of pint cans. You can't buy 40-ounce bottles. Although you can buy 2 32-ounce bottles. We ought to make a database of ridiculous laws that have no purpose, no true purpose. Not much aroma here, maybe some faint pale malt. And some yeast, like Belgian yeast, like, the Belgian spice bread. No pineapple, though. Strange. Taste. Cheers. No score on Beer Advocate and Rate Beer, but Untapped, with their 1,200 check-ins, giving it a 72. Sweet, sugary. Ooh, too many sugary drinks. Too many sugary drinks on the market. You get the Imperial Stouts, they taste like dessert, a sugar. You say, well, that's German chocolate cake. It's a chocolate-covered cream-filled donut. It's the same And that's a craft beer. It's expensive. It was $5.99 a can. It still tastes like a big load of sugar. So this one's not super duper sweet like that Cayman Jack strawberry margarita. That was like a 5 out of 5 sugar cubes and 0 out of 5 hop cones. This is similar because your bitterness units are going to be 0 basically. I mean, you might find some official thing that say, oh no, it's 3 bitterness units, something like that. The sugariness, I'll say 4 out of 5 sugar cubes. Could go higher, wouldn't go lower. Body's medium. Finish is mostly dry, whereas the Cayman Jack strawberry margarita is tipped over into mostly sweet. Barely, but tipped over into it on the finish. Now, someone, I won't name the person, but he has some authority over what gets brought into a certain store. Probably a lot of authority. He told me, oh, this is great. And then he said that the grapefruit was great. That would make sense to me because I know that this person is not a drinker. You know, he doesn't drink hard liquor, he doesn't drink wine, and he doesn't drink beer. Not in any appreciable manner. I mean, he's had all those types of things. But he's more of a Diet Coke person or a fruit juice person. That's just how some people are, you know. And this would appeal to him because I can see that he likes to snack and eat sweet things. So, and being not favorable towards alcoholic beverages is even more of a reason that he would like it because it's not really an alcoholic beverage, 2.5% alcohol. You know, so that means it's 97.5% not alcohol, okay? So it's not an inebriating product by any real not by any real use of your intelligence. It's very similar to the grapefruit version in the sense that it's a yeasty, bready. This one's more of a Belgian spiced bread type thing. Strange, is it not? In Germany, you're not allowed to have any additives to beer. You're allowed to have water, barley malt, hops, yeast. And then they changed the law later to allow wheat. I guess the wheat lobby had some influence. But no corn, no rice, no flavorings or juice or chocolate. Or now you might say, oh, they got a whole shelves full of that stuff in Germany. Yeah, but if you look carefully, it's called flavored malt-based products. They can't technically call them beer. So you say, well, then that's just a sham because they're still allowed to sell it. Yeah, it's a sham like in the United States. You can't, or anymore, no longer is that really enforced. It might still be on the books. But when I started in the 90s, you couldn't sell strong beer in the United States. Anything above 5%, can't sell it. So, but you could sell extremely high alcohol malt liquor. And they would say, it's not a beer, it's a malt liquor. Are you crazy? Does it use different ingredients from beer? Well no. Is it produced in a different method than beer? Well, of course. Well, no, but it's not a beer. It's a malt liquor. And everyone knew that was a joke. But it was done to get away around the strict beer laws. Obviously done with the cooperation of the U.S. government because they're not going to turn down tax revenues. So, in most cases, so same thing with the German government. Can't have flavored beer. Are you crazy? This is the German purity law. This is the country of pure beer. You can have flavored malt-based beverage products, of course. Anyway, How would I score this? I'm curious to watch the handful of video reviews. There aren't many. It's nice. I never drink these kind of things. You say, well, you do an endless amount of videos reviews. I do that. But everyday drinking, no. I just don't drink them. Unless I buy a variety pack and I'm not going to waste them. You say, you could give them away. Yeah, but nobody I know wants them. Like, literally, no one that I know would want to drink it. They might say, oh, thanks. And then I go to their house 6 months later and it'll still be in the fridge. I'm not, those days are over. So I'll drink them. But I'm not favorable towards them in that utility. But as far as what it is it a good product? Certainly is. I'll give it an A, 93 out of 100, 9.3 out of 10. Radeberger Group. Schöfferhofer. These companies know how to make beer. They make the greatest beers in the world over there in Germany and countries that used to be part of the German Confederation, such as the Czech Republic and Austria. Great masters of beer production. I don't know about Luxembourg, what their beer industry is like. It's probably good. It's probably very small scale. That was also part of the German Confederation. But anyway, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so laissez-les bon temps relais. Fabulous product for what it is. And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to Frankfurt am Main in Germany and tour the Schöfferhofer wheat and flavored wheat beer brewery.